Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you all doing? Thank you guys so much for clicking on this video. Thank you for your love and your support. It's me, Janet Obeji. If you are new to my channel, my name is Janet Obeji. I'm a mother of 3. I'm based in UK. And what else? On this channel, I normally do a lot of things. I do vlogging, I do cooking, I do skincare. I'm not a skincare professional, okay? I just, whatever I use that I work for my face, I normally come here and share it. I do when I travel. I park on between a road and something, so I'm just, you need to be alert these days. So I do all that. So this channel, I do story time as well, and this video I'm doing is kind of a story time video. And you guys can have seen by the title, I'm sure it's the title that trigger you to click on it. Sorry guys, I'm not good at English, so if that word did not make sense, I'm sure it's the title that makes you, who is flashing on me? Okay, I'm sure it's the title that make you click on this video. Okay, so let me start. So normally guys, I don't do this kind of video. I don't do reaction video on my channel. I don't, okay? But this one really kind of similar to my own life. That's why I want to share it here. And in case you are the twins, I'm talking about 2 twins. The video is going viral that lately they bought car for their mom. In case you are one of their fan and you are watching this video, I don't want you to come here and attack me, okay? Before you can send your comment, before you can attack me, before you can say this, before you can send nasty comments, I want you to watch the video from beginning to the end. If you don't watch this video from beginning to the end and you send me nasty comments, I send it back to where that comment is coming from, okay? As I said, I don't do reaction video on my channel because I have better thing to do on my platform than doing reaction video with other people's reaction. I don't have time for that, okay? And you guys don't think because I don't have time, I don't think because I don't have a job to do, that's why I'm doing this video. No, this video, there's something that happened in that video that really kind of remind me of my own life, the way I'm living now, how my life is. That's why I want to share it with you guys. Some of you that you follow me for a long time, you know my story. I was once a maid, and I was age 9 when I started doing maid, okay? So now, before I go into all that, I'm going to say the reason why I'm making this video, so that we can get to the right points. We can get to the point we are going. So there's these twins that I'm gonna try to leave their picture here so you guys can see them. I'm sure most of you will know them because they are popular, okay? They are on social media, they are everywhere. Social media, if they are everywhere, on this platform. They're on YouTube, they're on Facebook, they're on social. I'm sure they'll be on Twitter as well, but I'm not a Twitter person, so I don't really do much about Twitter, okay? So I didn't follow them on their platform. I did not, but anytime I'm on Facebook, sometimes they pop up and I can watch their video. If the video interests me, I'll watch it, I'll like it. If it doesn't interest me, I'll scroll to the next video. And so lately lately they bought a car for their mom. I was on Facebook, I think it was last week. I was on Facebook and their video popped up that they bought a car for their mom. And just before then, they were granted an interview. Their parents were granted an interview some time ago. I didn't finish watching that interview because I clicked on it and the mom was saying, about the kind of the suffer she went through when she was looking after them, that it was very difficult and things like that. So I kind of watch a bit. I kind of know where the interview is going to end. I kind of know. There are some things that when you're watching, you kind of know where it's going to end. You're like, okay. We know, okay, that the father wasn't there or something. Even the twins, they always say, I watched one of their videos some time ago that they were saying that, like, their viewer were asking that how come they don't show their father, or how come their father is not in their life or something like that. And they briefly kind of say something there. I don't want to make up story, but I remember I watched one of their videos. They were saying the viewer were asking how come they don't show their dad in their video, is only their mom, something like that. Anyway, So they were grand interview. They also interviewed the dad as well, but I didn't watch the father interview. It's just the mother interview. I watched it briefly because, as I said, I didn't finish watching the interview because I kind of know where the interview is going. Like, okay, their dad wasn't there. I'm the one that suffer. I'm the one that do this. In Africa, I tell you guys, in Africa, most women go through this. All what men do. So I'm not saying every man. Most men. Yeah, I would say most men. What they do, just to pregnant their wife, and then, you know, it's your responsibility to look after the child. But when the child have grown, before they can say, if the child succeed in life, it's the father that will be at the front. I know some of you be against this, what I'm saying. Some of you come after me, hey, how come you're saying that about African dad and things like that? This is reality, okay? You just have to accept it. And as I said, it's not all the fathers. It's not all the father that does it. Some men, I'm not saying all the men, but most men do it. They just pregnated you. I'm not saying just pregnated you outside, even their wife. They'll just pregnant you, start having the children. It's just something that I witnessed when I went to Africa early this year. Some women are saying they are the one doing everything. So this is not new. To me, it's not new. And I believe you're from Africa. It shouldn't be new to you that a woman will come out and say, my husband wasn't there. I'm the only one that did everything. My husband abandoned me, or he didn't give money. It shouldn't be new to any African. Those men that do it, they are 100% there for their wife and their kids. Those ones, they are lucky, and those men are very responsible. Maybe the way they were brought up, they are very responsible, and they know that this is my family. I need to be there. I need to do this. Some you know, they do it because they have God. They fear God. Some of them, they don't have God fearing. They don't care. So what? Shebi, I don't help you get pregnant now. And the child bear my name. But when the child is succeed, you come to front. Say, this is my daughter. Okay, so anyway, I think I'm kind of getting a bit. So they bought the car, and the mom, at one point, because I watched the video, I didn't watch it from the beginning to the end. Okay, I did not. I was watching it where the mom got fainted, and I'm like, is she really faint, or she's acting? You know, because they are acting. They always act. They are drama queen. They act on Facebook. That's what they're known for. They are drama. But I wasn't sure. Anyway, I kind of fast forward it because, as I said, I don't really watch them much. I just don't know. I feel that their content is not really for me, and when I come across their video, sometimes I watch it. When I see even their prank, the kind of prank they do, I feel like their mom know they are going to prank her already. There's nothing new. They know everything already. That's how I see it. There's a time that they prank their maid, all those kind of stuff. It's not really for me. And that I fast forward it, and it got to a place that they will start dancing. The mom was still behind the car. The girls will start dancing, or should I call them a woman? They start dancing, and they start calling their dad some names that Babati Ole She Ole J, you know, they're dancing, they were saying it. And that kind of hurts me. I kind of feel that what they said there was really wrong. It was really wrong, okay? And I'm like, in that video, so I'm like, so because they bought car for their mom now, they start abusing their dad because their dad wasn't there for them. So I'm like, how about people like me? What can people like me conceal? So that's why I'm doing this video, to let you guys, you know, we are going to learn something from it. I know some of you might not have seen my point, but I'm going somewhere. So I'm like, because they bought car for their mom now, they start abusing their dad because their dad wasn't there for them. It was only their mom. So in my mind, I'm like, with my own situation now, what can I say to my own father? Do you guys understand? Because by the end of the day, your dad wasn't there. You know, your dad wasn't there to look after you, but your mom was there to look after you. Okay, at least you should be even happy that, you know, when your dad is not there, at least your mom was there. You know, things like that. Because when I was age 9, my father make a decision that I should go to Nigeria, Lagos, to go and to go and live with family. I don't know. I don't even know. You know, like age 9, I'm used to. Then I was living with my grandma. I have the story on this platform how it all started. And I'm kind of used to, as a 9-year-old child, you are used to waking up, play with your friends, because I didn't go to school. So there are some kids that go to school. So when they go to school, we don't go to school, that they think maybe we are not worthy to go to school, or we are just a girl, one day we'll marry, you know, we are not useful to the family, there's no point of them wasting their money on us, we just stay home and we play. We don't miss anything, we don't know anything, we're just happy that we are playing, and we're happy for those who go to school. We know the time that, oh, they will soon be back. We didn't know anything, we are just a child. So at age of 9, they make that decision for me to come to Lagos, Nigeria to do my age of 9, and my father made that decision. And my mom wasn't happy about that decision, and my mom couldn't do anything about it, because those days, not our time now, those days that when our dad speak, our mom cannot say, once the man have spoken, stamp to go, final, say nothing. Okay, so my mom have no saying, this child is so young, please don't let her go, at least let me be old, maybe when I'm maybe like 12 or 13, you know, but age of 9. So it was very difficult for me, age of 9, when I started doing maid. It was very hard. I wasn't used to, you know, the kind of, I wasn't used to the environment. I wasn't used to the kind of job I'm doing. And that affects me. For months I'll be crying and crying. I want to go home, but my family, people that I know I'm familiar with, nobody's anywhere to be found. Only the family I'm living with. Okay, so it was very, very hard for me as a child. It affects me for like few months. As I said, I was crying, and you know, I'm not used to, but then I got used to it. Okay, you know, you got used to things that you accepted that is your fate. So why am I going in there now? Is like, my father never look after me. Okay, he didn't look after me when I was I think they were saying when I was age 3, I went to live with my grandma. And since then, my grandmother is the one, my mommy's mom is the one that will, when I'm sick, she's the one that will take me to the hospital, do this, never ask my dad any money, that your child sick or send money. It just hurt me that my grandma, she passed on now, and I wasn't able to even look after her the way I should. But because then, me too, there's nothing much, you know, I was struggling, honestly. I was in this country when she died. It's not like I wasn't, but things were not going well. I'm struggling. You guys, if you are based in UK, you know what I'm saying. I have 3 young kids. It was very, very challenging. Okay, I wanted to go home for the burial. I could not. I cannot afford to buy tickets. You know, I could not. And one of my excuses was like, they wanted to bury her quickly. They don't want to keep anything delayed. That was my excuse for the family. Like, oh, I cannot come because it was too soon. You know, let's say I have money, whether she died today and they bury her next tomorrow, I must go there, because this is a woman that look after me till I started coming to Nigeria, Lagos, to do maid. Okay, so my point is now is, my father made that decision for me. I should hate my father. I should hate him. Say, I don't even want to see him. I did not forgive him. Like, it's even in the process that I got lost. I got lost for like almost 3 years. They don't know where I was. The family have given up on me. All the pain, all the suffering that I remember. I lived with one Alaja in Ojota. That Alaja, she was so cruel. That was 1992. That was 1992. Yes, because I started coming to Nigeria 1991. 1992, I lived with this woman. She's so cruel. This woman is so cruel to me. Like, she'll give me spoiled food to eat, and when I eat, when I feel sick, I throw up, she'll make me to eat the throw up. Yes, guys, this is my reality. I went through all that. I work with one madam in Victoria Island. That woman, I don't know what I did for her. She beat me. She locked me outside. I was outside. I've been through all that. There was a time I want to run away. There was this woman also I'm living with in Ibadan. I don't know what I did. She was beating me. You know, when they see little children, as a child, there's no way you will not make mistake or do something. My children do some things that I'm like, timber here, you know, but I'm like, okay, yeah, just a child things. I'll just give them warning or things like that. But even though you want to beat a child, there's an extent where you can beat a child. They will beat you, that because they will know that you are not their blood, and they know they are paying you, so they will make sure that, you know what I mean. So I wanted to run away that day, and she was chasing me, and I was running, and she's like, okay, keep running, keep going. then I think of that. Where will I run to? How will I start it? I don't have money to enter. I want to go to Lagos, from Ibadan to Lagos. I don't know where to get transport for Lagos, from Ibadan to Lagos. I don't have any money with me. Where will I start? I might get kidnapped. I might this, and I turn back and I surrender myself that, okay, Kuku beat me and kill me. They've hold my hand like this before. They were punching me in my tummy because one lady I live with, she make pancake, and she make the pancake for me. She put it in the cooler, and she went to work, and she said I should give her daughter some. So we ate it, we finished it, and it was me that I suffer it. You know, there's so many things. I've taken shower I've lived with the same lady I live with in Ojota Alaja. Everybody will take shower in the bathroom, and she'll tell me to go and take shower downstairs outside the house. You know, there's so many things I went through. All the crudeness, when I could have lived with my parents, I could have lived with my mom. Even my dad does not want to look after me. If you don't want me, you don't love me, you shouldn't have to let me suffer at that tender age. At least I could have lived with my mom. If my mom drink garri, I'll drink garri. If my mom, sometimes these people starve me, I'll be hungry, I'll be crying. I just want to go home. I want my mommy. I'm trying not to cry because there's no time to cry. I thank God for my life today. Okay, so what I'm still saying is I should have hated my father for this. I should have saying I hate my dad for making that decision for me. But today I love my dad. I did not say because of what he did I'm going to hate him or he's not my dad anymore. And let me tell you guys, when I came to this country, my first 1 year salary, my 12-month salary, I spent it on my father. Yes, I used that money to buy keke for my dad. My 1 year, 12 months. Because when I came to this country, I was working, even though the pay was not much, but it's still better than compared to the one I've been doing in Nigeria. And the one I was doing from age 9 to God knows how many years, I did not see any money. That's even worse, right? I did not see any money. So when they take me somewhere, maybe I'll spend 2 years there, they will have collecting that money. When they take me somewhere, maybe one year, they will take in the money. So I did not see any money for a few years that I did made for before I came to this country. So when I came to this country, my 1 year, 12 months salary, I sent it to my dad to use to buy keke, because then he doesn't have keke. It's called motorcycle. He doesn't have it. He used to have one, and then it got spoiled. So it was anywhere he's going, always trek and go. Yes. But I decided, it's not like I just wake up, I said I want to buy him. People told me that your daddy, if you can afford to buy him keke, because his keke is not good. Anywhere he's going, always trek. And I used that money to buy my father keke, my first 1 year salary in this country. I should have said no. After everything he did to me, send me to go and do maid at age of 9. And even when I was doing maid, I don't know what happened to the money. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to forgive him. No, I didn't say that. Because it's not my doing for me to be where I am today. So my message to those twins is, and my message to anybody, when your parents do something, don't say you will not forgive them, you will not even look after them. There are some parents that when you see what they've done to their child, you're like, I even wanted to be a parent safe. I mean, where there are some people, some couples out there that they'll do anything to have this child, and when they have this child, they will cherish this child like a diamond. But meanwhile, people that they don't, when they just do, they don't come, they don't cherish it. So I should have hated my father, but I did not. I did not. So if you guys have any if you know these twins and if you are watching me, just tell them I think they owe their dad apology. Yes, they owe their dad apology, because if God make them to be who they are today, who are they to be saying babati otoju omo, babati ose ole jembe, you know, things like that. Like, you don't know whether that is how you are meant to succeed, for your dad not to be in your life. Maybe if your dad have been in your life, maybe you will not be where you are today. And the same thing happened to me. If my dad didn't make that decision for me to go and be doing maid, maybe I won't be where I am today. So everything happened for a reason. So don't blame your daddy or your mommy, or maybe their past things, their mistake they've done past. Don't use it in the presence and use it to be cruel to them or to use it to judge them. No. And I'm talking to you as well that you're watching me. If your parents do anything, you think, oh, I will not forgive them, they do this to me, they do that. Who are you to say you will not forgive your parents? Yeah, I'm talking to you. Look at me and let me tell you, who are you? If God can forgive our sins, if God can make you who you are today, who are you to say you're not going to forgive your parents? You guys understand? So when I watched that video, I'm like, this twins, they really owe their dad apology, because why are they yelling their father? Okay, your dad is not in your life, so what? You don't know whether if your dad is in your life. Okay, let's say when your mommy gave birth to you, your daddy was in your life, do everything. Maybe you will not even get to where you are today. There's a reason why the papa shifts, for you to go and see reality and make it in life. You don't know. So for me, I was in similar situation. Like, you now, your daddy was not in your life. You even have your own mommy. How about me? At least your daddy didn't take you away from your mommy. That's what I'm trying to say. You know, how about if your daddy have taken you away from your mommy and you take you to another family that you struggle there, you suffer to grow up. Like me, my father took me away from my mom, my grandma, the whole entire family, to take me to another city, another country, for that matter. For a place I don't know. Number one, I don't understand the language. I don't know anything. I don't understand Yoruba. I don't understand English. The only thing I could speak was Egun. I don't understand what they are saying. All I could hear when they are talking is batik, kilon share, kini. I don't know what that means. But now that I understand Yoruba, I know what bati mean. I know what kini. I know kilon share mean. But then I have no idea. You know, so who are you not to? So if you think your parents do anything, don't use it to, you know, because God is watching. If God, I'm just saying, like, for me, look at what I did to my dad. I should have said no. One year salary. Kilo day. After everything, you've already chopped all my money when I was doing maid. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna use the money for myself. Oh, I didn't think of that. I wasn't selfish. I wasn't greedy. And maybe because I did that, God even blessed me more. You know, so I think these twins, they owe their dad apology. I'm not saying they should give their dad anything or they should buy their dad anything. They don't have to do all that. That decision is for them. But for them to come online and be cursing their dad because their dad wasn't there, it's wrong. Some fathers have done worse and their kids is still in their life. Their kids still love them. You know, so that mommy interviewing about to buy mommy like me. I couldn't do anything about it. I was young, I was 9, and my father was one that made that decision to go and do maid. I could not blame my mom. I can only blame him, but I can't blame. I forgive him, obviously. Those of you that watch my trip to Republic of Benin, you see how I do things with my dad. I love my father. I'm not gonna say, oh, because he make this song for me, I suffer when I was doing this, they mistreat me, they do this. No, let me leave that for God. Let me do my own. They are my parents. Anything my power, I will do for them. Every month I send my parents monthly allowance. Every month I send them monthly allowance. I should have said I'm not going to send my daddy. I'm only going to send my mom, because my mom was there. You know, my mom did a lot of sacrifice in my life as well. But these days, my daddy that is even benefiting the most, apart from the house I said I'm building because of my mom. Because by the end of the day, after sometimes when they have pity on me that I should come home in Christmas, during Christmas, come and spend Christmas with the family, I will come home, I will not have any clothes. All my knickers have torn. I will not have anything to wear. My mom will be the one going to the farm, go and do cassava, go and do gari and sell and use that money to buy me clothes. Hey, Christmas is coming. All the other kids that came from Lagos, they have money. They buy clothes they are gonna wear for Christmas. They make their hair. We call it mechi. They do mechi. They buy shoe. They have nice things. Me, I have nothing. My mom have to do that. So that you will not be. It will not be shameless that you go to Nigeria for how many months, how many years, you come home, you cannot even wear Christmas clothes. My mom will do all this, do that, struggle, get things together to take me to the market, to buy materials to sew, to buy slippers, to help me to make my hair. So my mom should benefit the more, not my dad. But today, my dad is benefiting more than my mom. honestly, because I feel that even my grandma that look after me, I didn't do anything for my grandma. Okay, why didn't I take that 1 year money to send to my grandma or to just buy something for her? I didn't even think of that. It was my dad that was benefiting me. Nobody forced me. It's not like somebody forced me that, oh, they put something on my throat that you must do it. I just feel like it's my dad and I have to do it. Do you guys understand? So don't go and start blaming your parent, your mom or your dad that, oh, they didn't do this for me and I'm going to go online and start abusing them. And I'm not. If you don't want to give them anything, you don't have to. But for you to come online be saying, oh, because you have money now, because there's only one parent in your life, the other one is not in your life. You how about me? Say me. What waiting me? Waiting me when I want make me I say. When none or even one was in my life because of my dad. Now I'm getting to know my cousin. Sometimes when I see my cousin, when we see each other, we pass each other. We don't know. Imagine if the husband I marry is a goon. I could end up marrying to one of my cousins without knowing, because I was very young when I left home. I don't know my cousins. We've grown up. Do you guys understand? Some of my uncle, I don't know them. I don't know my uncle. They will just say, oh, your uncle, oh, this one is your uncle. I'm like, I don't know. They say, oh, because you don't know, yeah. Then you were young when you lived with your grandma, da. Do you guys understand? So let's learn how to forgive our parents. I'm not just saying our parents, anybody. You know, you can forgive, but don't forget. You forgive and everybody will know their boundaries. You know, but for you to come on like, it's baba inju, I'm sorry to say, but that ain't gone. Kilo she, ti baba kon sheri. Waiting the man do when no man no do before. Waiting you do that is surprise anybody, or you didn't do anything that it shocked me. Their dad did not do anything that shocked me, because this is African dad for you. I'm not saying all African dad, okay? There's a lot of dad that they are there for their. I have some uncles that they were there for their kids. Their kid did not go to Nigeria. If they send them to school, everything. So it's not like all men do that. I say most men do it. The men that they are responsible to look after their children and their wife, there are not many. I want you offending but the sad thing is when they don't look after these kids, when they grow up, they becoming somebody, that's when they will come out. Say, I'm your daddy, I'm your father. But were you there when the child is suffering? I won't come about to defend, make so I know a lot she as baba. But that does not give us any excuse. Carrying ifin. We should not disrespect you guys, because no matter what, you guys are still our dad, you are still our parent, you know. So God will judge. So that is all. I'm just here to share with you guys that this is what happened and this is my own opinion on it. I believe that the twins to go and apologize to their dad. I'm not saying they should buy their dad car or they should give their dad money. That decision is for them. But a lot of people would have seen it that what they did is wrong, and I'm sure a lot of people have been talking about it. I'm sure of that, because what they did, I'm sure some video people that do reaction video that things like they would have picked and make video, I'm sure it would have been online there. I've not seen any, or maybe they've done it, but for me, I don't do reaction video. I don't. But this one concerned me because I was also in the shoe, even worse. But I forgive my dad. I bought my dad bike. One year, 12 months. I gathered the money. I sent. Make it buy. I start all over again. I shouldn't have, but thank God. So that's how I'm just here to share with you guys. Anyway, thank you for watching, and hope you learned something. Let's learn how to forgive our parents, whatever what they do. We should not put the judgment on our hands. We should leave it for God. Okay, I love you all. Bye.